coach, Matthias Liborn, and the topic of today is explore the unconscious to avoid harming your surroundings. In this video, I will talk to you about the more subtle but yet destructive behaviors that hurt your loved ones without yourself being aware of its impact. It's very common for people to act without reflecting on the consequences of their actions. I'm referring here to the more subtle actions, the actions that take place impulsively, in effect, compulsively, and the primitive action that seek self-gain and the desire for and desire to satisfy the desire. I'm also referring to the desires that emanate from the shadow. The shadow that is the part of the psyche that contain all the unwanted aspects of yourself. Being unaware of your actions and unaware of why you're acting in a certain way can have devastating consequences for yourself and for the people around you. The subtle and to the naked eye insignificant behaviors can grow large through repetition, and the impact and consequences of it can become extremely devastating. Let's say your partner do something you don't like. As a result, you punish him or her by acting passively aggressive. You then turn inwards and give only a cold and an untouched face outwards. And instead of explaining to your partner why you're hurt, you just punish the person instead and being cold. Your partner then wonders if you're angry, sad, or something similar. In this case, it's not only one of the two that hold the responsibility to reflect on their behaviors, but rather the both of them. The passive aggressive perhaps should explore why she acts by turning inwards and not expressing her dissatisfaction. Be curious where the behaviors come from. By exploring and raising awareness of why the behavior appear, it then becomes easier to explain and express dissatisfaction. The same goes for the other person as well. The person in the question does good to themselves and the partner by asking themselves where the destructive behaviors come from and what lies in its backgrounds and in its roots. It can be difficult to observe one's behavior when the other person don't speak up and don't express their dissatisfaction and also don't explain why they are hurt. A subtle, destructive behavior can easily pass by unnoticeable and can create big holes in the relationship. The result of the hurt that your behaviors cause your partner often make the partner to become less authentic in your presence and become hesitant to share with you life's events, thoughts, and desires. It becomes as in the example. It's like an unconscious silent game, the spiral down to hell. Many men often find themselves wondering why their relationships ended and why their partner become cold. The sudden end of a relationship can be due to many factors, of course. However, it's common for a woman to have worked out a relationship emotionally and already moved on before she ends it. She has been mentally preparing for a long time to be able to end it. This is because females have a more sophisticated inner emotional life than men, and they are more prone to protect herself from hurt. The man, on the other hand, often in these cases is unaware of his behaviors and unaware of its impacts. By exploring the unconscious and engaging in shadow work, you can become aware of why you have certain habits and behaviors. When it's conscious, it will be easier to make a change, and usually the behaviors dissolve in a natural way when the root of your actions become conscious. Because it's very hard to do something that you're actually aware of is hurting your loved one. And if you find yourself aware of its impact, but not trying to dissolve it, then you're making the world a little more keen to hell rather than heaven. I hope you found any value in this video, and if you did, you're always welcome to make a donation to me through PayPal, donor box, and also Patreon. And if it happens to be that you have a struggle in your life or a question to me, you can put it in the comment section or send me an email. And the email you will find in the description below. I may subsequently make a video about the topic or the question if you would like me to do it. And if you would like to book a coaching session with me, you can do that easiest by visiting my website, mattiaslidborn.com. And that website you will find in the description. And if you would like to take part of my training programs or diet plans, you also will find information about that in the description. I thank you very much for today, and I will see you the next time. Bye.